Are you ready to be great? Stop letting self-doubt, insecurity, and fear prevent you from building your business. This morning, wake up to success. Here's John Preston.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Wake Up to Success. This morning, we're going to continue our discussion on mindset, the concept created by psychologist Carol Dweck, where she theorized that everybody can be broken into two types of mindset, fixed and growth. Fixed mindset folks struggle to find the success they want because at their core, they believe that success is determined by the talents and the circumstances you're born into. While growth mindset folks realize that's where you start. If you're born with a talent, it gives you a head start, but it doesn't determine where your possibilities end. And so growth mindset people are able to achieve the level of success that they dream of. They're able to accomplish things that those with a fixed mindset can never accomplish. Now, over the last several episodes, we talked about several indicators to look for in terms of determining whether you are, in fact, someone with a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. Since you're listening to this podcast, I know your goal is to be a growth mindseted person because the entire purpose of this is to help you grow your business, grow your success, grow your sales to the point where you're able to achieve your dreams. So let's say you've determined you have a fixed mindset. You resent the success of others. You don't like to work hard. And you view mistakes and failures as basically mistakes and failures instead of stepping stones to success. So now you have to determine one thing. Once you know whether you have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset, if you have a fixed mindset, you have to ask yourself, do I believe I can change? If you don't believe you can change, then just stop listening now. And also, if you don't believe you can change, don't continue to pursue dreams that aren't possible. Now, the good news is everyone can change if they make the decision to. Everyone can go from that fixed mindset, that limited view of the world, to a growth mindset that opens up possibilities you've never before dreamed of. So today I'm going to talk about a few steps that you can take, very simple steps that will begin to rewire your brain from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And these are going to seem so simple, but they are the building blocks you need to convert your mindset. So let's look at the first one. The first one is, how do you change? You reach out for help from others who've achieved success. You recognize that the people who have achieved the success that you hope to achieve have things you can learn. It's not about the talent they were born with. That gave them a starting point. But along the way, it's the work they did, the experiences they had, the failures they had, the mistakes they made that allowed them to get to the level of success that you want. So reach out to them. Here's one of the hardest things for a person with a fixed mindset to understand. It is not weakness to ask for help. It is actually a sign of strength because it shows you acknowledge that no one does it alone. That you acknowledge that you have weaknesses that perhaps someone else can help you shore up. You have talents that perhaps someone else can help you improve. You have abilities that you might not have even recognized that someone else will see. And that is an enormous step to begin this transformation from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. The next one is to write down your wins. Celebrate your wins. It's so easy, especially when you're in business or you're in sales or when you're starting something special, to focus on your mistakes and your failures. And as a fixed mindseted person, it's very easy to view those successes or those failures as blocks towards your success, and to view those as mistakes, as barriers that will stop you from getting to where you want to be. They're not. They're stepping stones. However, there's even something more important going on than dwelling on those mistakes and failures. Often, they cause us to overlook the wins that we make. Every mistake can overshadow 100 things we did right. And when you start focusing on the things you do right, what you will see is progress. And when you see progress, suddenly you start to see the potential for growth, which is the foundation of a growth mindset. So keep a wins journal. Every time you win, every time you make the right decision, every time you take action that you might have avoided, write it down as a win. And you will start to see those wins building up and becoming faster and faster. And once you start to see that growth, your mind can start to change from fixed to growth. Now, the third one I want to look at today is take joy in the success of others. When you see people around you having success, when you realize that friend of yours from high school is now a multimillionaire, reach out to them and take joy. Congratulate them on their success in a true way. Not just lip service, not just, I'm glad you're successful, but I really hate you for your success. Take joy in it. Send them a congratulatory gift. Even though they may be worth a whole lot more money, just that joy comes in. Because here's what's going to happen. When you congratulate them for their success, they're going to respond in a positive way. Perhaps they can become one of those people you go to for advice. But at the very least, you've increased the positive energy in your life because you've exchanged with someone else in a very positive way. And that joy will also start to help you break down those barriers between the fixed mindset and the growth. So these are three very simple ways. Ask for help, keep the wins journal, and celebrate success in others. And you'll literally feel your view of the world starting to change from that fixed mindset to that growth mindset. And suddenly the world begins to open up to you. Now, there's additional steps you can take, and we're going to do that in tomorrow's lesson. Can't wait to share those with you.